Good morning. 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 Hey officers, is your meeting done yet? Is your meeting done yet? I'm approaching you as a community member, and then I'll probably step into political speech only because it might say some words that might hurt your feelings. But thank you for being out here. I do appreciate it, each and every one of you guys. The one other thing I want to say is, well, I think you set up a concentration camp or POW camp for people who wanted to come out here and be patriots and to show a different side of, or the right side of America. That's all. Okay. And so I looked at the plans to feed them out into the mob. I don't think you would let your own children walk into the mayhem that was created for these people.
Do you want to talk with us?
No, because I don't know how you're going to edit the video. Can I get the original source? Okay.
So you don't want to even try then?
Well,
I mean, it
sure.
doesn't hurt to.
No, it does hurt actually because I don't know how you're going to edit the video.
I will do my best to get your.
Well,
to get your message and to have you say what
all right.
you're saying.
Well, what I'd like to try to do is, before you guys start your thing, is I don't know where the thing was going to be, but I just want to let you know that it only took one of us to get out here and to do this thing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America. All right.
Why did you want to do that? What's your message?
It's not. Why should I? I mean, the message is that we will prevail. Regular patriotic Americans will prevail over this obvious and clear deprivation of civil rights. It's a felony, and there should be people arresting the city and people who are intentionally depriving regular citizens to congregate, peacefully assemble, and to be able to exit the city peacefully. There's plenty of laws. There's Civil Code 52.1 and 51.7, which gives California the unique right to be free from intimidation by political affiliation. And PC 185 is if people come up en masse to commit crimes, that should initiate a Terry stop. Get their information and get a description of them. You know, even yellow dust them or whatever, yellow star them. That's what you've essentially done to America.
So you feel like the people that were coming here to gather were sort of under, like, it was a political pressure?
How do I know? Why make these decisions ahead of time? I would have liked to gone. What I did is I made it a win for us, for Americans. I don't know. Like, see, the thing is, I don't know who those guys are in Charlottesville. But they have a right to do what they did? When I grew up, I'm from Sunnyvale. We defended civil rights down there, and we defended the U.S. Constitution. All 26 amendments. 27th was passed in 1991, right? And so, what are we left to do now? I mean, you guys are looking for sound bites and clicks on your TV camera, as opposed to dropping your camera and standing with the people who, regardless of what their ideology is, they have the right to peacefully assemble and to not walk into the violence.
So you're upset about how this all went down?
That's not upset. What do you mean upset? What do you? I think, okay, if you why don't you take a pan out shot of the National Cemetery of the people who are laying overlooking Chrissy Field in a situation where it should bring tears to your eyes. It choked me up walking in here and realizing that we have lost the plot. We have lost the plot. I lived in San Francisco for 10 years. I love this city. Unfortunately, I can't afford to live here anymore, but I still love the city. But what you allowed, we're the new Selma, basically.
Did you come to the city for this rally?
I came to the city, no, I came to the city to be a patriot and to say a prayer, to get a win for America. The rally, I'm not affiliated with those guys at all, but I saw what happened on the web, and I'm disgusted by it. Not
What are you discussed about?
the National Park Service, how they slow played the rollout of the information, how apparently that they promised buses, how they set these officers up to be ridiculed and humiliated where they're doing their best job possible. This is what really pisses me off. We need to be able to just enforce the laws on the books, and if it hurts your feelings, you get the people together and you vote, and you have legislation, and it starts from the top down, not from the bottom up. The constitutional filter has to be from the top down, but we got it all backwards. We're saying if it hurts our feelings, we're not even going to let it rise to the Constitution. So, again, PC 185, it's a crime to wear a mask and commit a crime. You shouldn't let these Antifa guys beat up Americans. And they call them all this hate white national. You and I know that's just the new Selma. It's just the new lynch call. And you guys don't have the courage as journalists. You are the media people. I'm not. I don't even want this attention. What I want is people to do their jobs. I want them to be respected. I think you guys are awesome, but the problem is they're too militarized. They're too compliant. It used to be the foot soldiers or whatever, the beat cops, they used to be able to say something against their supervisor and say, dude, that's not right. They have a constitutional right to protest. I'm stepping out of my job, and if you retaliate against me, I'll file a lawsuit. That's what they should be doing. So everything's broken down because the feelings are being hurt. I'm not upset. I'm aghast. I'm an American, and this is what Americans do. We're persistent. We're innovative, and we'll survive this. God bless America. You know, and one thing I wanted to do is I want to say it to myself, but the thing is people are suffering in Texas. This is nothing. This is not even a mosquito bite compared to what they're doing. So I give my it's a personal thing, right?
Okay.
So the thing is,
I have your name?
Yeah, Ty Decker.
How do you spell it?
T-A-I.
T-A-I.
Yeah,
Decker. And
I was a long
city you
time.
live in now?
I'm in Oakland.
Okay.
I love the city, though. This is where I left my heart here, and I obviously came here to pay tribute. So
right. Thank
I appreciate you guys being out here, but you got to step away from being an entertainer, and you got to at some point put down the microphone and say, you know what? Regardless of what their words say, they got the right to say them. I don't know who they're, but for all I hear and what I've seen on the web, they're just normal people.
I think if you watch our coverage, you'll find it fair.
No, it's not fair. No, it's not fair. It's got to be. You've got to be defending. You're the press. It's your job to enforce the deprivation of civil rights, not just to document it and say, "Oh well, it's fair."
Check it out.
Well,
thank you.
I'm trying to solve the problem, not just watch it. So, thank you so much, and you guys, thank you. Yeah, tough job here, huh? Thank you. Yeah, take care.